first thing dropped this live stream.
Nice.
So, for anybody watching this later, and if people are hopping in right now, working on expanding my Viking village. I got a couple different ideas, a couple different plans. If anybody's interested in the plans for my upcoming Lego display, this is a good thing to rewatch later, for sure. So, my first thoughts are to have this Viking village basically right here. Leave a little bit of space in front so I can have some boats, some different things out here. This being the ocean. Over here, have the ocean come in a little further, and then the land kind of being here and a beach area up here. The big castle will start like right back here somewhere, and then it would come in and then go over, and then we'd have a Viking village that goes back here a little further. Then inside the castle, we'd have a village as well. So that's kind of what I'm getting started on. And the beginning of that is this Viking village. And I would like this to be big. I want this to be big enough to where it looks like a massive Viking village. My plan for this is to have all of the buildings you see here, obviously. At least one more over here on its own little small island. I think I'm going to make that right there. And then behind, I want to have maybe like a little market area and then another little set of houses. I think that would be a good depth to this and make it pretty cool. But it's really just one step at a time. And right now, I'm thinking about making this tower on the left side a little bit taller. I don't really have a plan for that. I don't think this is very well connected right now, so I can just kind of move it, which helps a good bit. Let's make this a little bit taller. Sorry if it's a little laggy when I move around. If you guys are in here and if you're new, come say hello. Like talking to everybody in chat. So, oh, that didn't fall. I always drop things while I go to stream. Alright. This, you guys are about to see exactly how I build stuff. Giving that very little thought. I mean, a little bit of thought. So, it would go like that. Like here. I need to figure out the sides of it. So it was like right here basically. This would be the front. I think I want to make this a little bit wider. Let's see. I've broken a lot of my brown parts. A lot of them have been broken. And it's not exactly helpful. This gives us just a little bit more space to work with. Not really much more than there was before. So not that. Let's see. You know, we might just go back to the original one and then expand upward a different way. It's all about trial and error with Legos. Cherlin. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your name right. I always say that I'm very bad at pronouncing names, and I do apologize, but welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Are you gonna build an empire? Pretty much, yeah. If you were to see the way the stream started, I kind of talked about it. Talked about my plan a little bit. It's basically going to be a Viking village outside of a castle and kingdom. That'll be back here. The Viking village will be over here, obviously. The water out in front and a beach area on the right side. Sub, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. That's too big. Wait a minute. That works. So I'm kind of just thinking as I go, trying to figure out my next plans. J-Boy, welcome in. You love Lego since you was 2. You're not used to... Nice. Wait a minute. That wasn't going to end up in any kind of pattern. Let's fix that. I need to get some more. And there goes another drop thing. Welcome in, guys. Hope you guys are having a good one. Thanks for the likes. I need to grab a few more parts from over here. Give me a second. I guess I'll just pull this whole thing out. I'll be able to grab from it when I need it. Alright, so a lot of these parts I'm going to need for my Viking village. You just hit 40 subs. Nice, J-Boy. Congratulations. This is one of my older mocks right here. Definitely not one of my favorites. I know, J-Boy, we're here and we're working and we're trying to get to 2K. We're really close. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good one. So I'm going to need to steal a whole lot of these parts from this old build. I'll show you guys what this was. Now, I thought it was pretty cool. It was a little tavern. And kind of the inside, when it was all put together, right, the bed wasn't here. This was on a second story. But when it was all put together, the inside was really cool, in my opinion. And we'll probably use the layout for the way this looked for some kind of tavern inside of the Viking village. But for now, yeah, just like you said, Chairlin, rest in peace, house. Bye bye. I'm gonna take that off right there. I will need a whole bunch of these parts. Appreciate it, J-Boy. Alright, so let's try and continue my little design I was working on. How you guys doing? How was y'all's day? Let's see. Do I have anything that would perfectly fit right here? I'm in the United States. Pretty windy but fun. Yeah, I've been around a good few tornadoes in my life. It's an interesting experience, to say the least. The hardest part of my builds is always just finding the parts that I'm looking for. Because I actually think of my next steps pretty quickly, I would say, of what I want to do. It's just a question of if I can accomplish it with what I have. Not sure if this is the right move, though. I think this needs to go. You're from the Philippines? That's cool. Excuse me. I need another one of these, just pure. Aha! I found what I'm looking for. What is my favorite song? Greater by Mercy Me is one of them. I don't need to use all of those just yet. Let's see. What should we go to? No. You should, J-Boy. I know some good parts that would be very useful to this, but the problem is, I think they'll be pretty difficult to find. So I'm trying to compromise a little bit. I definitely need to reevaluate a little bit. Let's restart from here, because I can use more of the colors that are actually inside of this thing to make it a little better. So this is how it always goes when I build. So if you guys ever build Legos, don't get discouraged when things don't look the way you thought they would in your head, or if it just doesn't look good to you, because I feel like we're all just trying to find the best look, and things never really turn out exactly the way we want them to, I feel like. And sometimes we just have to accept that, but other times there are definitely ways to improve, and you can always get better. So I think there's a combination in life with learning and wanting to get better, but also not being too disappointed or upset if things aren't exactly the way you want them to be. We had 3 likes and 3 people in here. I assume the 3 to like are the last 3 people here. Hope you guys are doing well. Maybe we'll get some more people back in here. Alright, we're back to hunting for some parts that I need. She's pretty classic. J-Boy, if you're talking about me, I appreciate it. Alright. I want this to be a little bit shorter. Let's see, surely I have another one of those platforms around here somewhere. I'll see you later, J-Boy. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for coming by, mate. If you guys join my Discord also, there's a sub for sub channel that a lot of people gain subs from and meet some new friends. It's a pretty cool addition to the Discord, in my opinion. J-Boy's channel is J-Boy. Anyways, hi. Snow Breezy. What's up, Naughty? Welcome in. Welcome in. This is J-Boy on another account. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Sounds good. Okay, I like that. Are these a different size? I'm messing up a little bit now, guys. Not good. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get some of this fixed, a little bit of it is some stuff. I just kind of had to pull off to the side for a second to get fixed. Almost got it fully fixed. There we go. What's up, Alex? Welcome in. There goes some more Lego bricks on the floor. Fantastic. I'm doing pretty good, Alex. How are you doing? With this, like some gold here would go well somewhere close by. Alex, you're doing good. That's what I like to hear. Okay. Need to keep working on this. Gotta make it a little better than this before I'm said and done with it. That's what I like to hear, Alex. That is what I like to hear. Sorry, I'm a little focused right now. Trying to make a little bit of headway. You guys aren't even looking at what I'm working on, which is crazy. Terrible job by me with the camera work. Let's try to do a little better. I got it. Add a little bit more style. Brick World, welcome in. Basically, my Lego city is medieval. I have a bunch of medieval stuff, and A lot of my buildings and my castles have been destroyed due to moving and different circumstances. So now we are back and we're going to be rebuilding, but we're starting with a Viking village. I don't have much. The only really modern city I have is the Daily Bugle, along with one of the Marvel buildings, the Sorcerer Supreme's building. I forgot the name of it exactly. I've been really bad lately at dropping stuff. Do you have an Instagram? Yes, Brick World, I do. Looks very interesting. Appreciate it. So I've expanded the Viking village and added more buildings to it. Thank you. Appreciate it, Brick World. Thanks for the sub, man. On Instagram too. Thank you. I believe it's snowbreezy_builds. But soon I need to get that linked in my bio. So if you can't find it, I will get it linked here soon. Okay, I have a couple of ideas right now. I might have a really good one. We'll see. I'm not able to find it at the moment, Brick World, but I will get it at some point and link it in my bio, or when if I see you again in a stream. Hopefully, I will be able to give it to you then, and I'll follow you back on there as well. But yeah, you may be able to find it by snowbreezy_builds. We are small. That's okay. It's taken me a long time to grow the little bit that I have. Not too long, but it's been a little over a year now. With some consistent growth though, so. All right. I like it. I like what I've done so far. Definitely got some work to do. Brick World, what do you mean? Yeah, I like that, alright. That's alright. Not some of my best work, but I like it. Need another one of these. I guess I'm taking all of my tables apart right now, which is not great. So I do want to have a new little tavern of some kind. Eventually. But I can always make new tables. I really probably need to order some new brown parts. Most of my brown Legos are pretty old, and unfortunately a lot of them break at a very rapid rate. Alright. Tell you what, I'll use anything other than a brick separator to just separate these bricks, even though I have a bajillion of them. Alright. Let's see how... Brick World, I'm sorry, what are you asking for, man? I feel like I'm on a roll. Got a pretty good little bit going here. Welcome back, welcome back. You know, this is gonna... I've made my mistake on that before, and I'm not gonna do it again. I'm gonna build this down here like a sane individual. And then put it up there. Dizzy! Welcome in. How's it going, Dizzy? I'm guessing you have not gotten very much sleep. Could be better. Don't ever. I'm the same way. I am definitely the same way. Yes, she is, Disney. Most certainly is. There's a couple different ways I could do this. Let's experiment. That wouldn't look very good. Maybe this one. Yeah, honestly, I find that most video games nowadays are pretty boring by yourself, in my opinion. What's up, Brick World? Welcome back. Mate, I'm not sure exactly what you're asking me. It's gonna take me a very long time to finish what I have plans for. A very long time indeed. Okay. One way or another, I've got this working out alright, but we'll see if it turns out looking as good as I think it might. Oh wow. Okay. So this isn't going in because of this. This is a very annoying thing about these. Is when things get stuck in them. It's like this might have been stuck in there for a while. Okay, I need something else to grab it with. I wonder if we can do it with a chicken or yeah, a turkey leg. I think we got it coming up a little bit. Nice. Most of the time, leads you. That is true. Turkey leg is crazy. What are you talking to me? Now we can get back to our regularly scheduled program. If I can communicate in English, that would be cool. I have a slight problem with doing this, and it's that I'm using a lot of this colored brick to do it. I don't have an extremely lot of this kind of brick, but I think it's gonna look pretty good. Honestly, I also think I'm gonna use most of this kind of brick to build this. Dizzy, if I wasn't streaming, I would be, yes. And I technically could pull up some non-copyrighted music, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of any right now. I need to get a system again. I think I canceled the one I was using before for some non-copyrighted music. Dizzy, that's crazy. That would be absolutely crazy. I'm here for it. Oh wow, you're something else, Lizzie. It's fun to have you around though. That's for sure. Snow Cupid question mark? You have no idea, Dizzy. You have no idea. I couldn't even tell you how many people I've set up in my lifetime. Couldn't even do it. Okay, this is annoying. There's a lot of parts in between my tables right now. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I'll tell you what. Dizzy, it's okay. It's all good. I'm gonna use that at the moment, to be honest with you. I need to find a more useless brick to put right here. This is a big thing I do that takes a long time, but it also helps me, is I try to find parts that I can't use other places, especially in hidden areas when you're not going to look at it anyways. Like, where is just some black? That's crazy, Dizzy. Has he added you on socials, Dizzy? Well, that's a long story. I have hundreds of Legos just built up over the years from when I was younger. When I was younger, I didn't always build the Lego sets. Sometimes I would just get out the minifigures, which I regret. And then also, I have just many Lego sets that have been destroyed over the years. So I have a lot of parts from that. Just extra parts, like every single time you buy a Lego set, pretty much, you will have extra parts. So all of that together, along with me ordering online. I'll see you later, Carolyn. Or Carolyn, I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce it right again. I hope you have a good one. But yeah, and then also there's a Lego store that was like 2 hours away from where I used to live, and I would go there a lot, and you could just pick out Legos out of their bin. They'd have a big old bin full of them, and I'd go in and grab parts that I would use. I've done that like 3 or 4 times now, so my Lego parts have accumulated. But the problem is people who are really good at building, for the most part, they like to organize their Legos. It's a very smart thing to do, because if you don't, you'll be like me and you're just kind of scrounging around looking for everything you need to find, and it can make it a little bit more stressful than it should be. Dragon Boy, did you not sleep? No. How big is your box of Legos, Barry? I have multiple boxes of Legos. Some of them are the biggest plastic containers. One of them, I'll say, is one of the biggest plastic containers I've ever seen. Sleep is for the weak. Wait, what day of the week? It's definitely not for this day of the week. Dragonboy, did you sleep good, man? Anybody who's interested, Daredevil, Born Again, episode 1 and 2 is dropped on Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus, you should watch it. And if you don't, I'm sorry, because this show is amazing. Free promo for Marvel. Marvel cooked. Sleep is for people who get up in the morning, go to work dizzy. During work, I stay up in the morning and do work. Very often. There we go. I finally found some useless bits. Not entirely useless, but some stuff I can use for this. Wait, I have a better idea. Sorry if you guys can't really see. I think we're about to see how it looks with the full product, but the image in my head of this was pretty good. Yeah, I like it, I think. We just need to fix this. Dragon Boy, I don't always work from home. But often I do. I'm gonna need more from this. I'm not bloody done. Got a good little ways to go before we are, so strap in. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Yeah, sorry. I just like to yap sometimes, guys. I'm sorry about it. But probably be boring if I didn't feel like. What type of work do I do? All kinds. Real estate, sales, property management, things like that. It also sometimes helps me stay in the flow, I feel like, a little bit of the building. You got one of them smart people jobs. Yeah, not necessarily. I'm not smart, I'm just dedicated. It's all about drive, as they say. Okay, we're getting scarce on the kind of parts that I want right now. Aha! I found another one. Alright, we still need a 4 and a 2 of this. Trying to get. Yeah, Bob is stupid rich and snow points. That is for sure. Luke is also very rich. Carlos is now pretty rich as well. A lot of time spent searching. That's why I'm honest. I really wanted to, when I started building again, start organizing everything first. But I feel like I say that all the time and it never comes to fruition. Because I just want to get right into building, or I think about it and I'm like, man, I have a good idea and I want to use it before it kind of fades from my mind. It's not bad, Dizzy. Everything comes with time. Just be patient. Work hard in whatever you do. Not everyone has the perfect job, and things change in life. It's all about just striving for what you really want. If you do that, if you work for it, you can do anything. I've definitely done a long way myself, but I still have a long ways to go. I can understand that, Dizzy, but just remember to breathe, take each day, each moment, one after the other. Know that nothing can be done in one day. Nothing can really be broken in one day either, in my opinion. Dizzy, that's a good idea. Well, what I do, and I need to actually do this. Honestly, I haven't really sat down and just done it, used my time to do it, but we have a army building series, Dizzy, where people sign up by subscribing and commenting on my shorts to be in the Lego army, and they pick a Lego minifigure that they want to be. You should actually go check out the last one of those I did, because before too long I will be going to those, going through them and picking out everyone's minifigures that they chose and giving it to them. By giving it to them, not like actually sending it to them, but putting them in the army with everyone else. And like I make videos out of it and put like everyone's names above the minifigure. It's a pretty cool thing. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Do a refrigerator reveal? No. Not gonna happen. I mean, I kind of like it. As with everything I build, it does look a little, you know, just kind of different from everything else. Dragon Boy, what do you think? Do you like my tower? It's definitely not my favorite build. I like it, alright. Dizzy, a little bit of both. Like, I can make some custom minifigures depending on what you pick. And you can just go through my shorts and you'll see me kind of zooming in on all of the minifigures. But eventually I have them back out and spread out for everyone to see in big battles and stuff. Alright, so right now, it kind of looks a little out of place being so tall compared to everything else. And obviously, like, the change from this style to this style looks a little wompy. But I think it'll kind of blend in a little better when I complete everything. Do you have a head with dizzy eyes, brown hair, and a pink shirt? Dizzy, I might could try to pull something out for that. I can try. I'll let you know how that goes. I want to put like a big rock mountain behind these three buildings right here and have it come up behind them. I could have another little platform right there. Is it a lighthouse? Yeah, I think it should be kind of like a lighthouse. I was thinking that could be a cannon, but really we could put like fire in this, and then it could be like the fire thing, or we could just take this down entirely and put like a bucket or something, or make like a little fire pit in there. That's a good idea. You should make a half sunken ship. That's a good idea. I like that idea. I could try to do something like that. I need a lot more brown parts. I'm really realizing, without a doubt. Crazy how long I've been doing this stream. We only have 4 likes. That's crazy. Crazy. That was crazy once. I think Dragon Boy was crazy once. How long have you been live for? Like an hour and 15 minutes. That's crazy also that it took me that long to just build that little bit. That's kind of how it goes sometimes though. But it's definitely how it goes sometimes. Right where it's at, Dizzy. I didn't hear much about that situation though. But yeah, I think this is gonna go exactly where it's at. I have a whole plan for it. Dragon Boy $2 to do a refrigerator reveal. Dragon Boy, I'm not doing a refrigerator reveal right now. I'm not gonna do it, man. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. But I'm not gonna do it live. Refrigerator reveal right now. I don't even know what's in there. I'm gonna be honest. I think there's a couple of things I need to throw out. Oh, look at these. I told Ellie a while back I built her a throne with these. I need to do that. I definitely need to do that. So right now I'm kind of strategizing because I really want to build like a rock mountain. I do feel like that's gonna take longer than I'm gonna stay here at the moment and do this stream. She's gonna get one. Don't you worry about it. I'm sorry, Dragon Boy. I'm gonna build a castle, Dizzy. I'm telling you, we're gonna get to that. First, we have to build the Viking place. We start as Vikings, and then we become lords, queens, and kings of a whole kingdom. It always becomes such a mess when I build. Oh boy. Dragon Boy, do you know who Disney Snack is? Do you know, mate? Dragon Boy, that's crazy. You don't know who Disney Snack is? I'll give you a hint. That's a little more than a hint, I believe. I guess I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a hint. And it dawned on the Dragon Boy. The realization. Sorry, I was stretching there for a second. I need to make this dock look a little better. village needs a little bit of pink. You know, I might have to disagree. I don't think the Vikings used a whole lot of pink. But you know, I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. But wrong about the Vikings? The way they build things? I don't know. That's a stretch. That was my original thing, Dragon Boy. But Crimson told me to move it because the structures were the same. I liked the idea, but I think I'm going to keep it the same. I think I'm going to keep it as is right now. Again, I do think the tower looks a little wumpy where it's at, but I think it's okay for what it is. I'm gonna fix the dock up a little bit later because I have more of these and I have more of these, but for some reason I only have one of each right now out, and I need to find the rest of them. That's also a good idea, Dizzy. That is also a very good idea. You know what, I do think I'm gonna start turning this around. We need to try to keep it all together and stand up for this. And we definitely already failed keeping it together. I can't hold it from there. I'm gonna have to really fix all this once I turn it back around. Yes, there is. Really just this middle one for now. I'll put some more stuff in the other one at some point, but the middle one has some pretty cool stuff inside of it. Yeah. Okay. I'm about to start making a mess if I'm not careful. Already starting to mess stuff up. This is what happens sometimes when I get tired while building. But I need these to be able to connect completely. And it's not actually working, which is a problem. Alright. So apparently those can't entirely be connected. Dizzy sounds good. I hope that you sleep good and can actually fall asleep this time. Don't know where a lot of my rock formations are. I've got a couple of them. not do a Red Dead stream. Dragon Boy, what if I did a Assassin's Creed stream? Did you watch any of those yet? I really like that game. Oh, wait. No. Gotta do something to beat that. To fix this. Dragon Ball, you saying yes? You'll watch one of those? You don't like my Lego stream anymore, Dragon Boy? That's crazy. Oh no, that's 4. That's better. You know, I think I've got a pretty good start to this back rocky area. I'm actually liking this. You see the vision a little bit, Dragon Boy? Like it'll come up to like up here somewhere, hopefully. If I can get it up this tall, that'd be really cool. I have a lot more of these rock walls. I have a couple of the bigger ones I would like to use. Before I get too far in this, so I think it's a good point to kind of stop with this building for today. Dragon Boy, do you not work today? Is Dragon Boy even still there? Work today? I assume so. Look what I just found in my box, digging around. This was kind of put together in my box when I found it, but I may just rebuild those towers because I do really like those. I'm going to put them on the table. How long until you work, Dragon Boy? Are you getting ready to go to work now, mate? Okay. I was gonna say I would do an Assassin's Creed stream now, but if you're going to sleep, then I ain't got no bloody reason to. What are you talking about? Hope you have a good day at work. Oh. You know what, Dragon Boy, I might just take you up on that offer. Playing some Assassin's Creed doesn't sound like a bad time right about now. I'm liking this little rock wall put together though. Are we going to play the raft? Dragon Boy, I'm gonna be honest. It's been a long time since I've been as broke as I am right now. But definitely try to start getting some different games. And I will definitely look into the raft some more. Bob says he thinks it'll be fun, and I might just have to try it if you guys are both wanting to play it. Yeah, Dragon Boy. I just literally, like, it's not gonna work for me to buy much. Like, it hurt my pocket to buy a $3 Among Us on the computer. But I will say, when I get my next YouTube paycheck, it'll be pretty good because you guys, you, Luke, Bob, Carlos, have been absolutely amazing. But nah, I think this is really cool, actually. I really do. I think this is actually turning out even better than I thought it would. This part of it, at least. The tower is still... I may go back to it. On Steam, it made me pay for it, Dragon Boy. Do you like my rock wall, Dragon Boy? Oh man, I'll tell you what, it's a little sad going through this box because a lot of those are just big parts of the castle that when I move it around, it destroys more of the castle. The parts are destroyed, but at this point, it's like no point in really salvaging much of it and just rebuild most of it, but I still want to see parts of it. Are you talking about the noise, Dragon Boy? Sorry. I was going through the box. Okay. Kind of the biggest thing from here, I feel like, is how to continue it upwards. We'll see. I feel like that's for the next stream, probably. I do believe we will leave that for the next one. But I do like what I've done. Really do. I might be cooking. Dragon Boy, you need to get a couple of these 10 people to subscribe. Somehow. Just don't threaten them. My moderators tend to threaten people. Don't let that scare you guys away. We're really cool here. Nobody should be scary at all. Oh boy. Dragon Boy, what are you talking to me? Crazy. Dragon Boy, are you gonna gamble ever in the chat? I feel like I haven't even seen you gamble. I probably should have expanded this wall just a little bit bigger. Because I'm not sure if it's going to work out right to make it tall enough. But it might. again, we'll see next time. So I'm gonna go and end this stream. Thanks for coming out, guys. If you're new here, make sure to hit that sub button on the way out. This is gonna be a really cool mock eventually. Mark my words. We expanded the Viking village, and we are currently going to be continuing to expand it on the next Lego live stream. So thanks for coming out. As always, I love you guys. Dragon Boy, have a good one, mate. I might do some Assassin's Creed here before I get some breakfast. How much longer? I'm probably gonna get on, Dragon Boy. Probably start real fast, mate. I'll be on there soon. I'll see you in the next